Hey everyone, this is Big Matt with bigmattgoesbyeBye.blogspot.com coming to you with another video update. It is the end of week 13, technically the beginning of week 14. Today is Monday, May 26th. It's Memorial Day. Please say thanks to any active, reserve, retired military folks out there. It's because of them that we're able to do the things that we do on a daily basis, that we are able to be here and to do this and to go on this journey and to not have to worry about the failures of war to do so. So thank you to all the servicemen and women out there. We appreciate everything you do for us. On to week 13 update. Last week was our 90-day update. It was fantastic again. This week was kind of rough. I was out of town for work for 3 days this week, and nutrition wise I did pretty good. Monday I started feeling a little sick and ended up getting a sinus infection, and I actually almost passed out during one of my yoga exercises. So we've kind of had to limit the yoga to anything that doesn't involve bending over or putting my head down, because the pressure in my head was pretty ridiculous all week long. I think we're finally at the end of that, so starting tonight we'll probably get back on the full DDPYoga exercise routine, which will be on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We didn't get to do the full week 13 workout, which would have ended in the toughest yoga workout to date, called Diamond Cutter. It's definitely a punctuation mark to the final week of the beginner program. I mean, it's definitely the biggest update to date, and I was really looking forward to doing it. Due to the sinus infection, we just didn't get around to it this week. It just wasn't something that I wanted to go into half-assed and not be able to complete, feel bad about, the whole 9 yards. I did have a couple food failures this week. On the way back from my work trip, I was eating lunch with a coworker and looked down and my whole plate was empty, and it was definitely something I shouldn't have eaten a whole plate of. The good news is we just get right back on track. We hop back on and try to remember that one meal doesn't make us, and it doesn't break this journey. It doesn't stop what we're doing. As long as we're still moving forward, we're moving somewhere, and we're not sitting still, and that's what matters. I absolutely think that the next 3 weeks need to be really, really clean. 3 weeks from this past Saturday will be my 31st birthday. My original goal for my birthday was to be 350 pounds. Stepped on the scale this morning at 313 pounds. So we've had another good week, even with the limited exercise schedule. We've been trying to stay active other ways. And with the couple of food failures that I had, we still managed to drop 3 pounds this week just by staying active and making the majority of our decisions good ones. And it's been a tough week for me. There's definitely been a lot of cravings this week. It always seems to be that way the week after a big weigh-in. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's just a mental relaxation or the exhaustion of getting to that next goal, getting to that next weigh-in. It's a constant journey. It's a constant struggle. I've said it before, and I'll say it a million times: food addiction sucks. It's just miserable. It's an absolutely miserable thing to have. Thankfully, I've never been addicted to anything as far as drugs or alcohol goes, but I sympathize with those people, and I hope they understand that the addiction to food is just as bad as the addiction to drugs and alcohol. The difference is you have to eat to live. You still have to eat. You can't just cut it completely out of your life. And so I'm faced with those decisions daily, multiple times a day, of making the right decision and getting through it, and knowing that I'm going to fall sometimes, and that when we do fall, it's okay. It's going to happen. We get back up. We try not to let it happen, but when it does, we just keep on going, man. Just keep kicking ass and worrying about the next step, the next day, the next meal, the next workout, whatever it is, just to get us to our goal. I continue to be just amazed at how many people are reading and seeing the blog. We are up to 2,200 individual page views since we started the blog back in middle of March is when I think we went public with it. That's pretty exceptional. I'm looking forward so much to when it's 5,000, 10,000 people that have watched what we're doing here, what I'm doing with my journey, of how I'm owning my life, of how we're getting through this journey the right way, with proper nutrition, with exercise, with staying active. It's really been a crazy journey, and I can't believe that, you know, a little over 100 days ago, I would have sit here before you miserable, 80 something pounds heavier and not nearly as capable of being active. I tell you what, my kids love it. My wife is just amazed and continues to be excited when I don't want to sit around the house and I want to get out and do things. It truly is a beautiful thing. And she left me a little message the other day on this whiteboard we have in our kitchen, and she often leaves me little motivational messages on there, and it just said 84 pounds to go, or 84 pounds down, and a lifetime, a lot of opportunity ahead of you. And it's so true. And it was after I'd had a really bad day. It was after I had my really bad food day, and she just always seems to pick me back up and let me know what's going on, and let me know that it's okay, that we're not going to fail. Just if I have one bad meal, it's not going to blow this whole thing out of the water. And so here we are on Monday. We're going to recommit, and we're going to do a 3 weeks to 300 challenge. It's 3 weeks until my birthday. We've got about 13 pounds to go. And I've been averaging about 17 to 22 pounds a month. So 13 in 3 weeks is pretty solid. Obviously, the nutrition side of things, we don't struggle with nearly as much anymore. We've got a nice little regimen of the things that we eat, and we're refining those even more every day. Amy made some amazing pancakes the other day that were just completely guilt-free, and it was beautiful. And so we're constantly refining our food, because it's absolutely the most important thing of this journey, is getting your nutrition down and getting used to making eating healthy a lifestyle. And I think we're finally there. Like I said, it's tough for me when I go out to eat. It's super tough when I go out to eat with other people that's not my wife. When she's around, I tend to keep it a little closer and do a little better. We also share meals, so that helps. So this 3 weeks to 300 is our new challenge that I'm going to do for the next 3 weeks. And my biggest goal is to do an hour of exercise a day. We've been following the beginner DDP yoga program, which has just given amazing results so far. But it's only 3 days and an occasional optional 4th day a week. And so what I want to do for these next 3 weeks, starting today until we hit June 14th, which will be my 120-day update for DDP yoga, is we're going to push to get these last 13 pounds off. And I know that I've been saying it over and over that it's not about the weight, but it's been a long time since I've seen the underside of 300 pounds. And so I'm desperately in search of that number, that magic 299. And I'd love to see that before my birthday. It'd be one hell of a birthday present to go along with the last 5 months. It's really been an amazing journey so far, and I thank each and every one of you who continue to like my Facebook posts, leave me amazing comments on the blog, leaving me comments on my Facebook updates whenever I share the blog, and sharing it, getting it out there to people. The whole point of me putting myself out there like this is to inspire somebody else to do this, somebody else to grab a hold of whatever it is that ails them, whether it's addiction, or whether it's inactivity, whether it's weight, whether it's whatever the problem is. You can do this. Without a doubt, if I can sit here in 4 months and 26 days and say, look, I've lost 84 pounds. 84 pounds, and all I did was make a commitment to own my life. You can do this too. And I continue to be amazed by my friends and family that are ordering DDP yoga, that are the people that are sending me emails and messages saying, hey, can you help me with this? Hey, how does this work? Is there a schedule? What are you doing for food? I love getting the questions. I love being able to help people start their journey. So please reach out to me if you've got any questions at all, if you've got any concerns, if you think this might be for you. And I'll tell you right now, DDP yoga is for everyone. If I could start doing it at 400 pounds with bad knees, bad ankles, and a back that hurt like hell all the time, I promise you, you can get up and do it too. And it'll change your life. And it just has to start with you making the decision to own it. And once you do that, you'll see the same type of results I am. Until next time, you guys own your life. Big Matt, out.